going to start off with these 2 pins and this ladder looking thing as our first fidget toy. So I'm not sure what to do with these. All I have is these pins. So I'm going to assume that I need to put these pins on top here. And oh, this is, okay. Today we're going to be testing free fidget toys. Yes, you heard, free fidget toys mystery box that my brother put together for me. Now the word free comes in with a little asterisk since the beginning. Now the reason these fidget toys are free is because my brother has a absolute huge obsession with his 3D printer. More specifically, this is not sponsored nor affiliated, the K1 Creality series. I'm gonna give more information on that because he's really drooling all over it, but we need to focus on the fidget toys. So, next fidget toy we're going to be checking out, because I got a whole box full in here. Oh my goodness. And I don't want to spoil the surprise for myself. As someone with ADHD, I have done so many different reviews of weird and unique fidget toys. Here are just a couple of the thumbnails of some of the reviews I've done. And I'll leave a playlist down below for you to check out more fidget toy reviews. Now I know 3D printer machines are an absolute luxury item, but you could do so many things if you do have your own business. But right now we're focusing on the idea of the filament use, which is basically pennies, which is kind of free in the fidget toy world. And that's my story. All right, so this next thing here, what is this? Okay, we have a little bead in there, and it looks like a castle. This is actually pretty cute. Let's see the notes I have on this. This one is called Marble Castle, and it was designed by Bam Bam Designs. Oh, look at that. Okay, we can see the little video happening here that you just have an infinite loop tiny puzzle. That is absolutely adorable. I really wonder if it's slanted exactly the same way that it shows in that tiny video. And of course we have a time lapse of it working. My brother is a 3D print geek. Yeah, this 3D print is definitely going. Okay, you know what? Let's just figure out what to do with this. All right, I'm not sure what the best angle for this is, so I think maybe a top view is going to be our best one. Okay, so here's our little bead. And what does this do? Okay, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is slanted. I don't have to do anything. I'm just rotating it here. We see the bead is over there. I'm guessing this is going to rotate the castle head. Okay. Rotate it, rotate it. Oh my goodness. And we start over. That's interesting. Okay, so if we push, gosh, I'm trying to find the best angle. Let's do this. Go, go, turn around, twist the door. Okay, turn and back up. This is phenomenal. This I could see definitely being put on a desk. You might need a quieter bead if that's a thing that exists, I'm not sure. But let's hear it without me talking. It's pretty quiet. I'm going to rate this a funness level of 8 on 10. It's actually pretty cute. And the design is adorable. It's a castle. We love castles. And the next item, what is that? What do you do? Oh. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. Why is this so good? So clearly there are magnets here. So that means my brother had to glue in some magnets. This reminds me a bit of a fidget cube. There's something about having this free rotation in this shape that actually makes it really nice, and it does fit in your hand. It has a nice weight thanks to the actual metal pieces in there, the magnets. And this one here is called Swivel Fidget Toy by Kit Crafters. And you can see it's definitely magnetic and it just moves absolutely seamlessly. Yeah, I'm going to give this probably a 9 on 10 just because it fits in your hand. You can take it, you can fidget with it in your pocket, and it's magnetic. That's really cute. And if you don't want to swivel, you could just play with it like this. If you're like me and you like obnoxious things. That's nice. But yeah, this movement, yeah, I like this a lot. I love how my brother's like,
you like weird and unique fidget toys? I got you.
All right, let's see what else we have here. Okay, this one's pretty big and you are, oh my goodness, hang on. We need to zoom out for you. What is this? What are you? I love these filaments though. Okay, I don't know what this is, but we do see a squiggly line over here and different kinds of mechanism. It almost looks like a pew-pew, but maybe not. Okay, we found it. So this one is called Fidget Prep and Pull and More. Now, they did use another word instead of prep, but we're gonna try to be YouTube friendly here. And the design was by DW Designs. And I still don't know what it is. I'm looking at the pictures here. We don't have a video, unfortunately, but I'm guessing we're gonna have to pull one side and then trigger the other side. So let's give that a try. And one of the things that I love about the 3D printing community is they all make these really cool designs and they're free to print. Okay, but let's see. What do I do here? What do I do? No. Oh, okay. And then, no, no. Okay, I think I get it now. So you pull down here and then you pull over here. This is quite hefty. It's a two-handed piece. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe you need big hands. Oh, I see. I see. You can use one hand. I feel like maybe if this was printed a little smaller, pop here, and then basically, yeah, it's like a pew-pew, except it's just gigantic. So my hand is barely getting this whole thing. So you pull back and you pew. Yeah, this is fun. It's very loud, but it's also gigantic. So I feel like if this was a little smaller, it would actually be way more fun. But at this size, look at the mechanics here. How crazy is this? Goes down, pews. I feel like if it was maybe 20% smaller, this would be much better. But the design itself, I'm going to give this absolutely a 10 on 10 for design. But size-wise, this is just not as functional, despite the fact that I have really big hands. Look at this mechanic though. So I'm going to give it a pretty good baseline of 7.5 on 10. But I feel like this is something, if it were smaller, you can put in your pocket, but it is still very loud. And I am looking at the 3D print for the little squiggly line, and it's actually pretty impressive how it built it up. All right, and the next one, this is gigantic. What is this? What is this? What is, brother, what is this? I absolutely love the color choices on this one, and it's pretty flexible. What is that? We have different colors. Oh, excuse me? Wait, these are like little poppits. And they're quiet. But they have a really nice pushback to them. Here, let's try and get some sound out of them. In, out. That's really cool. That's really neat. It really is like a poppet. But let's find out what exactly this is. And it looks like it's by 3D Printy, and it's a really long fidget toy. I wonder if you can keep it short. Oh, that is a fidget spinner. My goodness. And it does look like you can make one little segment all by itself, and then you can make it into a bracelet. Interesting. You can make it longer, and you can make it extra long like the one I have. Aha! So it is a poppet. It's called Pop Fidget Chain by 3D Printy. And you can make it as long or as short as you want it to be. This is what the file looks like, but this here again looks like we can make it just one little element. And it seems like they have a whole line of different little poppet fidgets. Those are really cute. Let's play with that again. So here is the entire snake that my brother made, and it looks like we can pull these in or out in order to attach it, but I don't want to attach it right now. I just kind of want to look at these and push in and out. These are really satisfying. I would say obviously the length of this whole thing is a little extra. It's very extra. But if you were to take one of these and put it in your pocket and just take it with you, whether you're taking the bus or going out, my goodness. Why am I enjoying this? This is really cute. And it has a really nice push to it. Yeah, I'm going to give this actually probably a 8 on 10. Normally I give poppets around a 7 on 10, but the fact that these ones have a nice pushback to them, and they're small, and you can make it as big as you want, I'm going to give them a higher rating. I'm also curious on your ratings, so make sure that you give me your ratings for each of these in the comments below. All right, let's pull out our next one. Okay, this one's feeling two very spikies. Okay. Oh, I know what this is. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. We have dragon scale looking one, and then just some triangular little bits. I think this is supposed to feel like cloth, and it's supposed to give you this really nice feeling ASMR-y sensory experience. And it's called Dragon Scale Hexagonal Chain by Riley Designs. Look at that. It's called a Dragon Scale Chainmail, which could be really good for those of you who are into cosplaying, because these things are really light. Look at that. Okay, let's just see what we have here in the pictures. More of the scale, looking like the print here. And it's absolutely crazy how 3D printers just build things, even things that are flexible. I didn't know this was possible until, of course, my brother started getting obsessed over it. I feel like my entire family just gets obsessed over things. We find something, we like the thing, we learn everything about the thing. Are you like that? Let me know. All right, so let's see what this experience is like. Let's start with the dragon skin. Oh my goodness. Oh, this feels really nice. I don't know if I can wrap it around my arm. Let's try that. But I'm pretty sure if you had printed a longer one, you can use it as a cuff. My goodness. Yeah, you can definitely cosplay with something like this. This is really cool. If you're a cosplayer and you don't have a 3D printer yet, oh, look at that in the back here. Interesting. So these are the shapes we have in the back, and these are the shapes we have in the front. And it really does feel like a wave, kind of like a cloth, like a jiggly cloth. It even sounds nice. This is nice. Okay, let's try the smaller ones. This one. Oh, even the sound is different. Oh, and this one's way more flexible. That's really cool. I don't know if this is as, I'm losing my words here. What I'm trying to say is that yes, it is flexible and it feels like cloth.
You saw nothing.
But the weight of this one actually feels pretty much better. I like this and I like this, but for completely different reasons. The sound this one makes though is absolutely wonderful. I don't know what it is. Yeah, this is great. And this one, I love the sound too. Also pretty great. I'm gonna give these cloths a good solid base of about a 7.5. I see these way more useful as cosplay items versus fidget items just because of the size. And even if you print it small enough, I don't think it's going to have that same flexibility as a bigger size. All right, and then we have, is that a cherry? This kind of looks like a cherry. We have more of this little squiggly thing going on down here, which means, oh, we're gonna have to, oh, look at, it's like a little platform. What do I do here? Okay. This one is called Keychain Apple Toggleswitch by Pierrick 2. Okay, so it's not a cherry. It's definitely an apple, despite the fact that it still does look like a cherry to me. And here's what the file looks like, and I guess this is what the print looks like. And here it's just building up that print in one piece? Really? It does look like one piece. So there's nothing really to install, I think. Yeah, if we look a little closer, that squiggly line seems to really be integrated all together over here. So let's try that again. Let's listen to that quietly. This is really like a light switch. It feels really nice. It's a little awkward to hold. Okay, there you go. There you go. It feels nice in the hand. Yeah, this actually feels nice. It's a nice size, and it looks like we can turn it into a keychain, so you can put it in your bag or your backpack. Here's what the back looks like. Yeah, this is nice. It fits in your hands very nice. I like this. I'm going to say because it's portable and it does feel good with a lot of pushback, I'm going to rate this a 7.8 on 10. And now, okay, this one's a little bit of an oval shape. Okay, what is this color changing? This is kind of color changing. That's cute. I love the filament on this, and it looks like a pineapple. It definitely looks like a pineapple. If we had the colors reversed, it'd be like a pineapple under the sea. And according to the notes that my brother left me, this one is called Satisfying Clicking Fidget Button by 3D Michael. They still look like pineapples to me. They're really cute. I love this texture. Wait, I was about to say, I really like the look of the texture on here until I realized, yes, we do have texture. It's not as embossed as I'd like it to be, so the texture is very mild. It's not as stimulating for me. I feel like if the dips were a little bit bigger, this might actually be texturally way more interesting. So it could be a quiet fidget. And let's see the inside, my goodness. So the inside has like these mechanisms. So the question is, does it actually make any kind of sound? So this is what it looks like at the bottom. Let's go ahead and press. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. Again, I feel like if the texture wasn't this smooth and we had a little bit more grip, it wouldn't slide down your hand. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. And the fact that you could just rotate this in your hand and just keep going back and forth is definitely a mindless fidget. The click is not too loud. Here, listen. It's about the same as clicking a pen. Maybe even more, actually. Yeah. But it has that same satisfying push to it. I like this. I didn't expect that there would be a pushback that much, which is very nice. I'm going to give this, because of portability, and I do like obnoxious things, I'm going to give this a solid 8.5. This is great. I wouldn't change anything about this other than having maybe a little bit more texture for grip so it doesn't slide down my hand. And maybe if there's a quiet version, that would be great for those of you who want to take it to the office or to your class. All right, our next item in here is an Oreo. Oh my goodness, this looks real. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's pretty cute. I'm not sure what it does yet. Let's find our notes. And this one is called Super Clicky Oreo Spinner by James the Printer. And I do like the thumbnail of this project. It's really cute. You can see the little coil thing on the inside, and it gives instructions. So you do have to glue a couple of the pieces together. Interesting. And here's the print file, and here's what the inside looks like. It's always fascinating for me to see the inside of things and just how they work. So let's see. It's supposed to be a clicker. Oh. Oh. Both ways? Forward and backwards. Oh. I like this. I like clicky sounds. This is doing it for me. So the idea here is that the cream is the part that's moving. I mean, technically you can flip the top as well. Listen. This is nice. It's small, it's simple, you can keep it in your hand. It's not much of a one-hand fidget. Let's try with one hand. Oh gosh, no. No, because at some point, yeah, it's not much of a one-hand fidget. You do need both hands just to kind of rotate. This does feel nice. I like it. I'm going to give this probably an 8 on 10. It would be much higher, first of all, if we actually could fidget with one hand, but it doesn't rotate. You do need a little bit more force to get it to work. The realism on this is really phenomenal. And the possibilities with this and the colors are absolutely infinite. You can turn it into any of your favorite Oreos, even the rainbow Oreo that they have here, which is super cute. I know this was a limited edition, but you could still change the colors and make this as fun as you want it to be. All right, we're going to have to address the octopus in the room. This was featured at the beginning of the video when I said that I have a Fidget Toy mystery box here, but we actually haven't looked at it. And I feel like this is a wacky track type of Fidget Toy. And yeah, my brother seems to have used the filaments that are super colorful. I'm loving this. And I'm curious if he glued the eyes in. I'm gonna have to ask him about that. But that's really cute that we can make a face. And according to my notes, this one's called Fidget Toy Ollie the Octopus. Okay, I thought it would be like Octavius the Octopus. But Ollie's cute too. And this is by Everyday Counts. And I feel like it is a version of wacky tracks where, correct me if I'm wrong, but every part of the limbs are basically posable. Previously, I haven't been a fan of wacky tracks just because I always get my fingers stuck in between and I always get hurt. But let's check this out and how easy it is to use. So far he's standing. We can make him standing in different ways. Can we put you higher? Kind of. Pose this way. And he goes, hello, how do you do? Yeah, I don't know how I still feel about wacky tracks. It's definitely still very posable. Oh, this is not posable. What? This is fakery. Uh-oh. Will not break. It broke. Are the other back legs? Oh, oops. This one seems to be sensitive. Uh-oh. I think I broke this. It's definitely having a low spoon day, so we're gonna put the leg away. But the front limbs seem to be okay. Yeah, the front limbs are okay. We can definitely pose and move these. Wait, is it just the base? No. How about you? It seems to be the first two joints that are posable. Yeah, it's the first two joints. And here I was trying to pose the other joints. Uh-oh. Okay, keep that in mind. It's not wacky trackable. It really is these joints over here that are going to move. Still not a fan of wacky tracks. The character is absolutely adorable. I'm gonna give this probably a 3 on 10 for me. Next one is, what are you? This looks more like a massager. What does this do? This is like a car. No, it's not a car. This is a massager. This can't be a fidget toy. Hang on. Okay, I'm not wrong. It says massage roller fully printed by Savage Lau. And it looks like you can just twist it between your hands. Okay, so it can go, oh. You know what? This is a great fidget. Maybe it's a massage, but the fact that it rolls so seamlessly like this, I love this. Look at the pretty colors that they made too. This is definitely a massage roller. So you can likely massage it. Oh, that feels cool. You can definitely massage yourself. And I'm definitely getting imprints because water retention, my friends. This feels really good. But at the same time, you can bring this to your office, to your classroom. It's quiet. Let's hear that. But this is silence. Classroom is never that quiet. So if you bring this to your office, you can actually get away with this. And if ever you have any kind of area you want to massage, this feels good. No, that is unpleasant. I don't like being massaged here. Yeah, I like this. I like the dual idea and I love the colors. Thanks for printing these colors, my brother. I'm gonna give this a solid 8.2. Very relaxing. I like this. And when looking at the 3D print of this, I love the fact that it's printing everything vertically and how quickly it's just easy to put it together. My brother said a lot of these were actually pretty quick to install, so I like that. And then, what are you? This is tiny. Oh my goodness, you are little. Why does this remind me of Yoshi? This is definitely Yoshi colors. With the little tongue, the green and the white. Yeah, this is definitely Yoshi. This here is called Mechanical Switch Fidget Click by Chris Will Code. And look at the inside. It has an extra piece. It looks like it has a tiny spring on the inside. And I'm loving the fact that we can get to see the inside. So that means my brother likely installed a tiny spring. And it even shows us that there's a button, a slider, a side spring, a pen spring, and the body. Okay, let's see how this operates. All right, please click like a pen. Oh my goodness. You know what? This is kind of like a counter clicker too. Except it doesn't count anything. Oh my goodness. Oh my, I think this is probably my favorite one today. Yeah, I like this. It's exactly like clicking a pen. Except you won't ruin your pen. I like this. Like I liked this one, but it doesn't push back upwards. You have to turn it. It has its own charm, but this one really is perfect for one hand. You can put in your pocket, you can put in your bag, and if you like to fidget in your pocket, this will fit perfectly. Yeah, I'm giving this for me a solid 9.5. The only thing that doesn't make this a 10 on 10 is probably because it's not that quiet. So if they had a quiet version, I would give this a 10. But yeah, this I love you. I love you, Yoshi. And here we have two stacked ones. Oh, we've seen these before. Yeah, we've seen these before. This is a kind of fidget toy that is kind of like...
You said that too.
It's kind of like an infinite loop where you have different circles inside different circle inside a different circle and just kind of rotates endlessly. It's just rotation on rotation. One of the things that I didn't like about this design is the scratchy sound. I feel like if it weren't so scratchy, oh, these two have different textures. The textures are great though. Like I really do enjoy the textures on these ones. This one even better because you can see that the indents here are much deeper. This one's okay, but this one's nicer. But it's the scratchy sound I'm not okay with. The spinning itself is great, and the spinning alone would have gotten probably a 6.5, but the scratchy sound just brings it down for me to probably a 4.7. And this one's called a Tactile Fidget Ring by Glenovitz 3D. And it looks like they have even more textures like the honeycomb. So there are 3 different textures. So if you do want to focus on that, that could be pretty cool. But just keep in mind that scratchy sound is something out there and it hasn't been removed yet. And oh, it looks like we have a key. Oh, I know what this is. I don't need an explanation. This is what you do. I do this even with the lanyards that I have. This is just basically a keychain spinner. This is gonna fly and propel at some point if you're not careful, but yeah, this is definitely my kind of thing. If you like to spin your key, this is it for me. I like this. Quiet, subtle, fidgety. You can have it anywhere. Just be careful if you're doing it while you're waiting for your bus that it doesn't just fly off onto the streets. I'm gonna give this, it's subtle, it's dumb, a 10 on 10. I'm sorry, it's a functional fidget toy. You can at me all you want, but I think I'm right. Time for geeking out. Now, since my brother is a huge geek on his 3D printer, he really wanted me to share this information because he's really absolutely in love with it. And in case any of you grains are curious, the brand for this one is Creality K1 Max. And some of the features are that it has an auto bed leveling that uses LiDAR scanning. So you can see the red laser lights scanning the bed. It has a huge print volume and the printing speed is absolutely phenomenally fast too. And it comes with a camera that has a time lapse, as you can see that I've used throughout this video, but it can also detect if your print has any issues on your own phone. And in case you're worried about any kind of unhealthy compounds generated during printing, it comes in with a built-in air filter, making printing much more pleasant. But hey, if you do have any questions, because my brother's geeking out, he said he's going to keep an eye in the comment section below, so you can feel free to ask anything that you're curious about. And again, this is not sponsored, but a huge thank you to Creality for sending this to my brother. Now, I did get these in the mail, and I think I know what they are. These aren't 3D printed, but someone did send them to me, and if I'm going to do a free fidget toy, I might as well include this one. And they are Bloom Fidget Toys. I absolutely love this. Let's just open it up. It's called a Meraki sphere, and it's made here in Canada, and it's got a really nice weight to it. Let's get rid of this tag. And basically, it's kind of an infinite fidget toy where you can kind of bend things around, open it this way, kind of make like a little lotus shape. I really like this. I like this a lot. It's mindless fidgeting, it's absolutely quiet, and I've learned to appreciate it the more I've had this. I mean, just look how absolutely beautiful this is. Kind of like a mandala in your hand. Look at that. And like I said, I've learned to appreciate this a lot, so I'm going to give this a 10 on 10. It is absolutely phenomenal. Not promoting anything, not sponsored, not affiliated. I really don't remember who sent it to me, but thank you. And I realized I haven't actually rated this one, so let's just try this one again. Yeah, this is great. It's noisy, it's not portable though. You could put it upside down or right side up. And it's fun. I just kind of like looking at it. And the fact that these don't fall too far away makes it something that is a repeatable activity. But I'm going to give it a solid base of 7 just because, again, it doesn't have extra features that would make it portable or ASMR with kind of little goosebumps type things. But yeah, it's pretty good. By the way, if you grains haven't gotten yourself one of my dragon bags that can be turned into either a purse or a backpack, as you can see here on the pictures. And yes, it comes with the straps you need to make it whatever style you want. Of course, they are adjustable as well. And not only are the straps adjustable, but you can also change the dragon face, whether you want it to be colorful or just a plain white background. And it does have its own dedicated zipper to get to the faces in case you also want to use it as an ETA bag, which means a bag to display your own pins or charms. And again, you can put the pins whether you want it on the white background or, ta-da, you can also do it on the colorful background. Not just that, but this bag has space. Let me tell you, you can fit your Switch in there pretty comfortably, a pretty large wallet like you can see mine over here. And heck, why not add your favorite fidget toy too? And yes, there's even space for your phone with all of that in there. The inside also has a zipper to keep some of your more valuables safe. And if you need more space, we do have a zipper in the bag for those items that you want to have more conveniently, easily accessible. And I can't tell you enough how many compliments I've gotten just walking around with this bag. So if you're looking for something unique this season to accessorize with, why not check out my dragon bag? Link is on the video as well as under. Let me know which one was your favorite. If you want to watch more fidget toy reviews, make sure you check up here. If you want to catch something a little different like crafts, make sure you check down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.